Hi Libra, my name is Kem and welcome to my channel. So for your meditative session, I got Peacock Spirit, Let It Shine. So it's going to be different for all of you, but for some of you it might be like let it shine, meaning like are you being your true authentic self and like letting others see that part of you, or are you like hiding away? Like that's a message for some of you. Like Spirit wants you to get out there, like show everyone who you are, like bask in your own energy. Don't be afraid of it, and like let others see it, because it's going to attract others into like your energy. Your energy is going to attract others towards you, and I feel like that's what you want. But like you may be alone right now, and you may be like wanting others' company. So like the message is, like if you want others in your company, you have to like they have to be attracted to your energy first, right? And the only way for them to be attracted to your energy is if you're in your full authentic self. So I feel like that's the main message here. For others, I mean, it's 46, so it's like breaking down into a 10. This could be like a new beginning for you. Maybe the new beginning is like you being your true authentic self, like letting others see it. Sometimes this card could be like speaking, because we have like illumination on the throat chakra. Sometimes this card to me can be like heart chakra energy. It could be different for all of you guys, but I'm mainly getting the message of like the actual card, which is Let It Shine. So that's what I got for your meditative session, Libra. Let's pull some cards and see what we get. Okay, Libra. So when I had Peacock Spirit for the meditative session, I was saying how someone needs to like stand in their true authentic self so that others will be attracted to them. And I feel like I also saw something with the throat chakra, something, this card could be about the heart chakra, it could be about speaking. And I feel like this card, like this reading has to do with all of those things. I see the King of Air as like, some sort of communication coming in, or someone who wants to communicate with you, or someone who's using their intuition, and like he's using their intuition now, right? It's like deciding to like go with what they feel, go with their emotions, not go like, I'm just seeing so much like with the Peacock Spirit in this reading, like someone is trying to come from the heart chakra. I do see like the Union card here, and I also see like someone wanting to be their true authentic self, because I see someone here like taking the mask off, right? So if these messages are resonating with you, then there might be a message in this reading for you. So what I'm getting with, I have a feminine energy here, and I have two kings, so masculine energy. This could be just all one energy, but I'm feeling like this is two separate energies. So pick your part in like the reading. Like choose who you resonate with. It doesn't matter if it's the masculine or the feminine. It just matters like the energy, right? So I want to tell you, like, there's a union that's like, I feel like about to come into fruition for you. And it's all part of divine timing. Like this card to me can sometimes represent divine timing. And that's what I see with the Union card. Like this union between you and someone else, it's planned, right? Like it's only something that can happen when the timing is right. And when I say the timing, it means like the vibration that you and this person are in, right? The vibration of like you standing in your true authentic self, them standing in their true authentic self. Like this can only come at the right time, when both of you guys are ready. And I feel like that's why this union is taking place, because both people have evolved into like wanting to be who they really are, wanting to represent their true authentic self. Like I think that's a really hard thing for us to do in this reality. A lot for some of us, It's impossible. But for some of us, it's something that we work on and we try every day to not let the 3D reality or like the egoistic, you know, centered like process that I feel like we're taught from society. It's like, no, what does our soul actually want with us? What is our soul actually leading us to? What's the actual, like, where are we supposed to actually be, right? Not like what's planned for us or what's programmed for us or what's like expected of us, but where is it that we're actually supposed to be? And I feel like that is something that like both of these people have been questioning, which is why this union is able to come into like fruition, because it's like something about the timing, like where these two people are at right now in their lives. They are like magnets, right? They're attracting each other because they're being their authentic selves. They're being their true authentic selves, right? So I have a masculine energy here, who I feel like maybe is is part of the peacock who like needs to speak, right? The king of air could be someone who's like getting intuitive hits, right? Intuitive messages that are actually being received because they're at like some sort of point in their life where they're open to that, like they're receptive, right? There's a lot of synchronicities that can happen in our lives, but if we're not ready for them, or if we're not ready to see them, we're not going to see them. We'll just say that's a coincidence, or like when you're ready to see things, you'll see them, but when you're not ready, you won't. And I feel like this person's finally ready to see them, and that's why they're receiving all these downloads. Like there's something that shifted where this person is finally able to receive that, like the intuitive downloads, and I feel like there's something that they need to communicate. Whereas here I see the feminine energy is sitting in like receptivity. This person is sitting in the energy of like the divine feminine, the energy of someone who wants to be receptive, right? The masculine energy is supposed to be the initiator, the one that does the action, right? And the feminine energy is supposed to sit and receive the energy from the masculine. So that's like the divine feminine, divine masculine role. And I feel like both of these people are getting into their roles because it's like a time of union, a time for them to unite, right? And like to unite, they are like two pieces to the same puzzle. So I don't know if I'm making sense to you guys, but because these people are like stepping into their power, like a divine masculine power and a divine feminine power, that's why this union is able to take place, right? And I feel like this is so beautiful. Like I think both people have both been marrying each other. Like they both have faith in this new opportunity, in this new like development that's about to happen. It's something small. It's something very small that's going to like start this off. It's not something like very grand. Like there's a lot of big energies here, and there's a lot of like kings and queens and like strong, powerful cards. We have the union card. We have divine timing. Do you know what I'm saying? But what starts this off is small. It's like what grows a big tree is a seed, right? And it has to be, and I feel like the message to you guys is it has to be nurtured. This tiny seed that's planted has to be nurtured a lot. Do you know when you have like a baby and the baby it's smaller and it like needs to be nurtured more than like a 5-year-old, and then a 10-year-old has to be cared for less than a 5-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Like as you get older, the less time is needed for like this to be nurtured. And I feel like the message for you is like, because this is starting off so small, like it's like it needs the most nurturing in the beginning. If that's what I want to tell you. Like it needs the most nurturing from the beginning, and then as it grows, it'll need less and less. But in the very beginning, it needs a lot of care. And I think that's something that it's like, it's not a warning to you guys. It's a message. Like the beginning of this may seem like a lot of work, or it may take a lot of work, but like it's worth it, right? And with the faith card, I feel like both people have had faith that this union would take place. It could be like someone from the past, or it could be someone who you don't know, but there is a union in place right now, right? Because it could be just like a collective energy, or it could be just for you, Libra. I mean, I don't know who I'm speaking to that's resonating with this, but there's definitely a union that's about to take place, and it's because both people had faith in this new beginning. Both people want to put the work in, and I feel like that's a message. Like this will seem like a lot of work in the beginning, but it's all worth it, right? And with time, you can like it won't seem like a lot of work because both of you will kind of not get used to each other, but I just feel like in the beginning it's going to be a lot of work. It's like an infant when it's first born is extremely different from a 10-year-old, right? Like, yes, a lot of work is involved in both times, but like I feel like the infant needs more nurturing. The infant needs more like hands-on care. The 10-year-old, you can like take the 10-year-old goes to school for a little bit, right? Or goes to dance or goes to soccer or goes to baseball. Like the 10-year-old can be like dropped off and left, and you're not going to expect for the 10-year-old to come back, in pieces. But the infant needs constant nurture, constant care, and that's what I'm feeling for this new beginning. It's going to take a lot of work, but it's going to be worth it. I'll be honest, for the feminine energy that's listening to this, I think that a lot of work is being done on the masculine right now. I feel like maybe you've been sitting in this receptive energy, and maybe they are also sitting in the divine masculine energy. But I feel like the last push is for the masculine energy, because I have the King of Fire here with one of my favorite cards, the Swords, and it's one of my favorite cards because I see like someone getting massive amounts of down, someone getting massive amounts of like, I think it's like understanding what their soul wants and allowing like their bodies to be at a certain, like they're able to receive the energy that spirit is sending them because they've opened up to spirit. Like they finally recognize spirit. They finally recognize the synchronicities. Like it's something that, again, it's not something that you can just see. You have to be like open to seeing spirit, right? Like being open to like receiving the help from spirit. And this person, I think, is finally letting spirit in, and that's why all this energy is coming in. I think it has to do with the masculine energy that's like, I don't want to say catching up, but like kind of catching up to the feminine. Yeah, and I just feel like someone's about to take their mask off. Someone's about to like expose themselves in like the deepest sense of the word. And I feel like that's for this masculine energy. Like when I say exposing themselves, I think that means like speaking from the heart. They're working from the heart. Like you see all this green, like working from their heart energy, like trying to relay a message to this divine feminine about how they feel. And that's going to involve maybe taking like a mask off, like showing their true authentic selves, right? You're like, in the beginning I was saying like the peacock said, let it shine. It's like being your true authentic self so you can attract the same energy, right? And it's like both of you are attracting each other because the masculine energy is finally being receptive to the energies of the universe, the energies of spirit, the energies of whoever they believe in, whoever is guiding them. They're like open to it, and that's why they're going to be like guided to do this. So Libra, this was like a beautiful reading. Let's see. I don't feel like you need any more advice from the animals. Let's just see. But okay, so what I'm getting from these cards, Libra, is brown bear spirit, take time out. Like, do you see how the paw is on the heart? It's like it may have taken time for you to like reach where you are right now, reach this point, but like your heart is your compass, and your heart is always going to direct you in the right path. And I think that's what you're beginning to understand. It's like you're beginning to understand that you've been being guided this entire time, and it's also by your heart. Like your heart is your compass. Your heart has been guiding you. Like listen with your heart, right? And I think that's why they want you to like take a minute to like understand that and just like listen with your heart to what it is that you want, and you will be led to whatever direction you're supposed to be led in. And with magic works through you, it's like whatever you're willing, whatever you want to create, it's possible. Like this is like the scarab, I think, like it's talking about magic. Like there's magic here for you and for this person. Like this union is working with divine timing. This you being receptive to spirit is all happening like on divine timing. This faith and this new opportunity that's going to be nurtured and cared for, it's all magical, and you have to believe that you're part of this magic. Like the magic that's going to be created is like, it has to do with you, right? It's not only like this feminine energy, it's this masculine energy. This person has to set the ball in motion. So yeah, the masculine energy has a very important role. And I feel like there's no need to underestimate yourself. Like you are, like magic works through you. Like this is going to be coming into fruition because the masculine energy is going to take initiative, right? And for the Dakini, the enlightened feminine, my gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. I feel like this is for both people. For the feminine and the masculine, it's like trust your gut, trust how you feel, trust that you're always being guided at all times in the right direction. And it starts with like the heart, right? It doesn't start with thinking, it starts with the heart. So this is my message to you guys, Libra. I love you guys. I hope this message resonates, and I'll see you next week. Bye.